Good morning. Our world has changed. We're so close, like, I can touch you.
HR is going to get involved quickly in this, aren't they?
Well, HR allowed us to get closer, so, and health and safety.
Yeah, but now I can see if you're actually doing work in your laptop.
I am.
You
Look, I've got a script, and you've got the rundown.
Can confirm.
Look at you.
Can confirm. Look at we're together again.
Well,
Wow,
it has
look at
been
that,
since like January 2020 that we could not. Like when Bob was in that chair, we couldn't sit together.
Well, remember, morning guys.
Hi.
Morning.
You
Remember,
look very cozy.
Yeah, thanks. Remember like last January, we were in like separate rooms.
Yes.
We couldn't even be in the same room because of the whole Omicron thing. But it's we've come a long way. Now we're back
all
together.
in the same room.
Yeah.
Now, if we're all sick on Monday, well, this didn't work.
Yeah, right.
Well, we'll be okay.
We're far away.
Over here. Yeah.
Brian's way over there. I'm way over here.
Yeah, that's right.
So what do you have for us today, Emily?
Oh, I've got some sad news about David Crosby, of course, passing away, the iconic musician, of course, of the Byrds and Crosby, Stills and Nash. So we're going to be talking about that. And of course, everybody wants to hear about the latest from Alec Baldwin's lawyers.
The Madonna tickets go on sale this morning, too, don't they, to the general
For
public?
$20,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
So empty your bank account. I was going to say about
really?
David Crosby. I was singing it before we went on the air. Like I got Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young in my head all morning long. So it's good because they have so many iconic songs. So hopefully we can play some of those songs to honor.
And Brian, I'm sure you've got lots to
Crosby.
say about that, too.
Yeah.
A shocker, absolute shocker. I mean, I know he was in ill health for
Is
a
it though?
long,
Yeah,
long time.
like, I mean,
with
he had a
liver transplants and so
heart
many
surgery.
heart surgeries and that kind of thing. And he was even surprised he lasted so long.
Yeah.
But you know what? He's like
Great
one
life.
of those iconic musicians that can do so many drugs and drink so much booze and still like
Yep.
survive.
And still, Keith Richards is alive.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's right.
that's what I mean. He's like one of those.
There's going to
He's
be
in
the
that
apocalypse and there'll be cockroaches and Keith Richards.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know,
All that's going to be left.
he was considered to be probably the first North American real rock star.
Okay.
You know, because the British invasion came over in '64. He was the first American rock star that filled that bill. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's
sad.
play some
Okay,
CSNY throughout the show.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get rid of this rain.
Please.
Yeah, well, we're going to have another day kind of like yesterday.
Welcome back. Emily joins us for a chat about David Crosby.
Yeah, some sad news today. Legendary musician David Crosby has passed away. David Crosby was 81.
Look at him there. Look at him there.
I know.
You
He's quite the bowl cut.
well, you don't recognize him because
Yeah.
you know him as the long hair and the
Yeah.
mustache. That's how you know him.
Well, he was such like a hippie of the day, and I didn't know, but their second ever performance was Woodstock. That was their second ever performance.
Well, because it was a
of the-
super group. They came together as a super group. They all came from the other groups.
Different
and
groups, and then they started touring. They did that show, and then that's when they kind of joined Neil Young, is when they kind of felt like they needed some extra oomph in their band. So they added
He
Neil
brought a
Young
little oomph to it.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
They're one of our faves. Both it's played in our house a lot because of the harmony that they have.
Yes.
It's like because we always kind of have music playing, and that's kind of the go-to because it's
listening,
just nice, like
easy.
It's just great,
And it's
easy.
safe for the children.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, it teaches them well.
Yes, that's what you can do. I see what you did there.
that is
but yeah, he's had a great life. Tough life.
life.
Went to prison for a little bit, but he did help Melissa Etheridge have a baby.
Yes, because he was the surrogate father of her and her partner's baby. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so great.
Yeah.
Such a
So 80,
wonderful
like listen,
life.
81 years.
Yeah.
So thank you, David
Yeah,
Crosby.
Totally.
We'll keep listening.
Well, this has been big news. Prosecutors made the announcement yesterday morning that Alec Baldwin will be charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter in connection to the fatal shooting of Helena Hutchins on the set of Rust. I have now accidentally killed somebody. To have to live with that for the rest of your life. How devastating would that be for him? Now, there's a couple of takes on it. As an actor, is it your job to check your weapon to see if it's loaded? Or are you relying on somebody else's safety measure when you're putting a deadly weapon in your hand?
I wonder how many changes have already happened on sets because of the incident.
We're going to hear the truth because he says that he didn't pull the trigger, and they're saying
No,
that
he did.
He says he didn't.
He said he didn't.
I know, but they've done the forensics.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
somebody is lying because he says that he didn't pull the trigger, and they've come out and said, we have forensic evidence that you did.
Yeah.
So then,
The trigger had to have been pulled in order to release the bullet.
so then why is he coming out and saying that? So this is going to the courts.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll see where it goes.
We're going to weather right now with Brian.
Okay, let's go. And we'll go traffic as well. Let's check traffic first of all.
7 o'clock on a Friday morning. We have made it to Friday.
We've made
Apologies to everybody who has to work on the weekend.
Right.
Yes.
We made it through the first hour sitting so close together. So you
Yes,
review
we
thus
did.
far? How's my
It's okay.
How's my
But you know
scent?
what? No, it's good.
Is it?
My
Goodness.
tea mug is empty.
Oh, yes, there was quite a few mentions about that. those are
Like you're
hints.
closer now.
those are hints. You're just like, I just need a tea so badly. And I'm just like, leaning back in my chair.
Doing your nails.
Looking up
Yeah.
here. Oh, was that for me?
Yeah, that's for you.
Oh, wow, look
Good
at
morning.
that.
Good morning, guys. How
You
are
guys
you?
really, you should mention that you are sitting much closer together because I'm sure there's viewers at home going, what's different about us right now?
Yeah.
What is,
and it's
what's-
because pandemic restrictions on the desk have been eased a bit.
Yeah, I
Okay.
used to be here.
You're so much
I was over
cozier.
No, now I'm here.
Cozy.
And now I have to look at a different camera too. So it's
weird.
like there's a
weird.
lot of
yeah.
there's
So
a lot
if
of
you
stuff.
catch
How's
us
that
like
going?
looking off into wherever, it's because we're not trained very well.
Yeah, and it's Friday too, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Gets me all
that's
in.
what happens on Friday. It all goes out the window. You know?
Okay.
It's like,
Goodness. You guys looking forward to the spelling bee coming up?
Okay, here's the thing.
sure.
I'm good at Name That Tune. My spelling is horrendous.
Okay, can I Brian on my team then?
Right?
You might not want that. You might.
I assume
well,
Brian's good at everything.
Right.
Oh,
Well, I assume you're good at everything.
Oh,
yeah.
You see, nobody
I'll be
wants me.
relying on you, Annette.
But
I
funny,
really will.
nobody
I've
is
seen your
saying
spelling.
nobody is saying that Tim is good at everything. I'm sorry, Tim.
So we're going to be spelling.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Yes.
7:50 because the spelling bee is coming to Hamilton.
Hamilton,
To Hamilton.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then they're putting us to the test, and
Yeah.
there's some
Okay,
words that
should
we're
be
supposed to spell.
it's going to be
Okay.
embarrassing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we embarrass ourselves every day.
Play along
That is
at
very
home with
true.
us.
Play along.
I don't know. Speak for
Okay.
yourself there, Tim.
Yeah. All right. Oh no, we watch you. You do. Brian, help us out. Come on.
Okay,
let's
sure.
Let's get to the road.
I can
We're
do
going to
that.
get in a domestic in a minute.
Okay. Right to me, and we'll.
separate you from the
We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
Well, on such a gloomy day, it is so nice to be in a store with so many vibrant colors. We are at Good Night, Good Morning here in Oakville. I'm being joined by Anya. So many years in the business, Anya. You guys have been here for a really long time.
I know, 25 years. I can't believe. It feels like yesterday.
That's great, and that's a sure sign that you really love your job.
I do.
What sets you apart from other stores like yours, like lingerie shops or swimsuit stores?
As I mentioned before, customer service. Our
Yeah.
girls, whoever works here, we all love each other and we really like what we're doing. We love our customers. Second thing would be our stock. We have great selection because as much as it's important that we have a nice people working together, if we wouldn't have sizes, then customers will leave the store dissatisfied, but that's not the case.
So you have from very, very petite to
Brass
full.
sizes, yes. We have brass and swimsuits up to K caps from AA. And we try to extend our selection even more from everyday brass to sports brass to nursing brass. If I see new collection coming in good selection of sizes, I'm jumping and buying that collection right away because that's what's needed.
Yeah, you also mentioned maternity bras for mastectomy, patients that have had mastectomies. I mean, a lot of stores don't carry such unique products.
Yes, they don't, absolutely. And that's what started gradually. We started with regular brass, then nursing, and then, of course, swimsuits. And all the swimsuits company we're carrying are bra-based, so they fit really well. Support, very, very good support in the bust and in tummy area as well, because not everybody, but many people need that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what else sets us apart?
Well,
I
you come
guess-
from the fashion industry,
Absolutely,
so that is a big deal.
But also girls here, everybody is so stylish, everybody has a background in fashion, and we're just awesome.
Yeah, it's true. So far, so good. All right, coming up, we're going to be talking to a few more members of the team right here at Good Night, Good Morning.
All right, that's a check on your forecast. Time for this hour's Chit Chat.
Hooray for Tuesday.
Yeah, goodness.
Honestly, I'm really struggling without the sunshine.
We need it.
Like,
Yeah.
I am really, and I know I'm not alone.
Well, you don't realize how much we need the sun, because normally we get it a lot more.
Yeah.
Right? And I know my sister lives in Vancouver, and she's always from here, and spends time out there. And in the winter, I know she does say it's harder because they don't see the sun as much. You don't get the cold temperatures, but then...
Yeah, we're living
dreary.
in cold, dreary, wet,
But you're somebody that doesn't like the cold temperatures.
Can't stand the cold temperatures.
But you would rather some cold temperatures than some sun.
Oh, yeah. Give me some snow and some sunny days. I'm good.
At this point,
Honestly.
which has never really come out of your mouth. I don't think,
Ever.
right? Yeah.
I know, like, all my people at the Weather Network are like, what is going on right now?
What is going on?
Anyways, let's talk about this because I know you guys are interested, and this is so funny. 80 for Brady is a very funny, lighthearted story of a group of best friends on screen and off, and it's based on a true story.
Because they didn't actually go to the Super Bowl.
That's correct.
But
No.
one of their grandsons
Made the T-shirts.
and has
got a
connections.
message from Tom Brady to them.
Is in Hollywood. Like he's connected
Yeah.
like he's in Hollywood as a producer or something. So he saw this, thought it was an idea, and presented it to Brady and their
that's
team,
how
and then
that's
it
how
took
it came
off.
to be?
And then it came to be, and that's
That's
and
so
that's how it's coming
cool.
out.
I
And I'm
like that.
assuming it's probably coming out around the Super Bowl.
End of
right?
January, yeah.
End of January.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super Bowl's February the 12th. So
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Right
it's
on.
so fun. I love it.
Yeah.
And one of America's favorite celebrity couples has added to its family. Chrissy Teigen announced on Instagram that her and her husband, John Legend, welcome new baby girl here. I'm so happy for them because they're such iconic stars in their own right. I love Chrissy Teigen's attitude and how she used to clap back at Trump all the time.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, she's polarizing on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of
she's
people
great.
don't agree with her, but they produce some beautiful children.
They really do.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Are you ready?
We're going to do a spelling bee after this.
Oh, I'm not
Yep.
looking forward to this at all.
Yep.
Okay, so that's coming up. What else we got? Later in the show, your good pal, registered dietitian Shannon Crocker, will be here with some delicious mocktails.
Right.
Okay. If you
Dry
share,
January.
if you have a birthday today or this weekend, you share it with singer Gary Barlow. Okay. Happy birthday.
Well, in the dead of winter, everybody wants to go on vacation, and you have to get a new swimsuit when you go on vacation, don't you, Anya? And we've got a lot of brilliant ones to choose from here. Such a wide selection. Tell me a little bit about the ones behind us.
Well, here we showing prima donna Marijo swimsuits. Why I love those lines because they have so many different pieces for the print, and of course matching cover-ups.
They're beautiful. The material's so soft.
Amazing, and very often they come cup sizes, but recently some designers started making more and more bathing suits extra small to 3XL.
Oh, okay. So they're
Like
wide
the one
selection of sizes.
here or the one on this side.
Yeah.
So for girls who are curvy and like something no wires, light
Yeah.
support, matching bottoms. But if somebody has their own favorite bottoms, they can just come and buy one of the bikini
Right, the
tops.
separate tops. I love that. I
Absolutely.
love that you can kind of do a little bit of mix and match because sometimes you do have your favorite and you want to keep it, but
very
you want
often.
something that's going to jazz it up a little bit, but you don't want a full piece or whatever.
The same with tankinis. I also would like to mention that, for example, a piece like that goes up to J cup.
Wow.
And we have many girls who are fuller breasted, and doesn't matter if she's size 6 or size 18, she will find something in the store. Of course, we go beyond size 18. We have sizes up to 22 in swimsuits. And many of those, like some of the swimsuits like this one will only go small, medium, large, extra large, but we have selection of lines like Anita from Germany. When those suits are designed for taller girls, girls with hips,
Yeah.
very good for somebody who has a Northern European background. Yes.
Well, we were just discussing, taller women, larger torsos,
Yes.
taller torsos from Eastern European countries. This outfit is absolutely gorgeous.
And our model has this prima donna suit on, and that suit comes in cups up to G and
gorgeous.
up to size 18. It's not available in the store, but it's coming in a week or two. So you can just
Okay.
call us and book an appointment for this suit, but it's on its way.
All right, so lots of variety, lots of different sizes, lots of beautiful cover-ups here
Yes,
at
like
Good
this
Night, Good
one.
Morning. Absolutely gorgeous selection. If you need a new bathing suit, need a new bra, you need a proper bra fitting. We should be talking about that coming up too. Come check us out. Good night, good morning in Oakville.
Thank you.
Well, the Hamilton region of the Spelling Bee of Canada is back in person this year. Sylvia Thomas from the Bee and Pequazi, who's a student and a participant, join us with more. And I'm going to call everybody from the news desk in because, Sylvia, you're going to kind of run us through the paces. You're going to give us some words, and we're going to be in a pretend spelling bee.
Okay, guys. I hope you guys are ready. Hands on your fingers in your thought.
Yeah.
This is mean.
Okay. So do you want to give us our first word then?
Yes, guys. Are you ready?
Okay.
Nope. Yes.
No.
Nope, don't try.
Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, guys. Your first word is, and this is for Annette.
Oh, we're gonna all
We're
try
gonna do all
it.
this.
Yeah. Want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Then? Okay.
We're gonna all try it.
That sounds a lot better. All right. Your first word is extraneous.
Could you spell that for me, please?
No. Darn.
Da 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 ba da bum bum.
Oh man, no.
Oh.
Extraneous. No. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do we
All
have
right.
it?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Spell it.
Spell it for us.
Okay. So extraneous is spelled E-X.
Do you want to show it first? Let's show our names.
Here we go.
You gotta show it to everybody.
Oh,
I
got it.
know.
I got it. See, I got it wrong. I got it wrong.
I just
Why?
put no.
I'll give it a try.
Come on.
See, I put the I-O-U-S at the end.
She
and
needs
that's
to give it a try, right? Yes.
Gotta give it a
Come
try.
on, give it a try.
right. Extraneous?
Yes.
Ex-
I thought it was.
Strachius.
Extreme.
Any of us have it right?
Now that you've seen all of ours.
N-I-O-U-S.
See, that's what I did. But it's I don't think that's right.
Okay, so extraneous is spelled E-X-T-R-A-N-E-O-U-S.
Oh, see it?
Oh my gosh, I only had 2 letters that were wrong.
Because you looked at ours.
Let's see.
Well, you didn't look at mine.
Oh, I had extraneous.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you see? You see?
Me too.
Okay.
Okay, next one.
I made a mistake for the first time in my life again.
1 minute
We've
left.
got 1 minute left. Let's get one
All
more word.
right, let's get another word.
Okay.
Word is?
The next word is psychiatrics.
Could you use it in a sentence?
What
That's
did
one
you
of the things
call
you
me?
could do.
Usually we don't do for the spelling bee unless it's a homophone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I will give you. The scar of a healed wound will be called a cicatrix. The jagged out healed left a scar, a cicatrix, on her arm.
No way.
Okay.
No
so
way.
the word
All right, we've
is
got-
cicatrix.
Yeah.
Okay.
No way. Oh, I
gonna
should have
run out
done
of time.
that. Oh man, why not? Ow! I'm so
Oh my gosh,
bad.
no, that's not it. That's not it.
Okay. We need some help. So we'll get all the details
I really
for the
tried.
spelling bee.
I really tried. I did. I really tried.
CHCH.com. We got to go. But
Okay.
Is anybody
Did you get it right?
No, nobody got it right.
All right.
So,
Well, I got one
got
right
it
anyway.
right.
guys, you want the answer for that?
Yes.
Good morning. Happy Friday. I think we can see you through the fog and rain there.
Yeah,
Yes.
come on in. It is Friday. We realized that we're really bad spellers, that we already knew that.
Yeah.
The thing is, too, is like...
Some of our viewers might say they already knew that too, with spelling mistakes on our banners or stickers.
For
We
sure,
tried.
because even like we're so spoiled. If you missed it or you're watching the repeat hour, we just did a little spelling bee because the Hamilton Spelling Bee is coming up.
Yes,
Okay,
the
and-
Hamilton region for the Spelling Bee of Canada. They're looking for students, and you can register up until the end of January. So that's on our website.
We're so spoiled with like spell check.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
And a
what
lot
I
of
mean?
times it's American spell check. You got to
Yes.
be careful.
Right. So there's certain like with the RE rather than the ER.
Or the
there's cer-
U's are missing.
Yeah.
Oh,
a
the
lot of
U's are
things are
missing.
Favor.
Yeah. So there's,
Yeah.
so there's things like
Color.
that.
Yep.
There's also words that you've never heard of before, like we just did. Where I'm just like,
Psychiatrics?
psychiatrix. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
I did get extraneous though.
You did.
You did?
I did. I got it right.
Good for you.
Wow. We're never
One for
going to
me.
hear the end of this one.
That's right.
It's going to be extraneous on our Selves?
Can we use it in a sentence?
Yeah. Apparently, you can't ask that.
I know, but what does it even mean?
I don't know, but I could spell it.
Good. Okay.
Extraneous.
It'll come in handy then. I don't know what the heck it means.
It sounds like you're straining yourself.
Yeah.
Extra.
Yeah.
Strenuous.
Extra
I
effort.
hurt my back.
It's
I was extra
superfluous.
straining it.
Superfluous. Extraneous.
People
yeah, I
just
think-
yelling at the TV. These talking hairdos trying to
Yeah,
spell
exactly.
and talk at the same time, right? Yeah.
Okay, now over to the talking hairdo that's going to tell us about traffic.
That didn't
Right.
want to ruin his hair because of the hat. Just saying.
What? Sorry, what? You're talking about me, the hairdo?
That's you.
Got a sweet one, buddy.
Yeah. You got the best hair.
Yeah, look it. You still got it.
Brian,
So
you do still got
I
it.
always thought it was a rug, but it's not.
you
people.
can
That
tell
is
it's all real, really
It is all
mine.
real.
Yes. This is what I do every morning. I just do that and I go out the door. So
Look at
here we
you.
are.
Look at
Back at Good Night, Good Morning, and there's so many different brands here, Justine. Shen is
yes.
gorgeous brand. They've got suits, we've got cover-ups. This one is especially fancy.
Yeah.
I like that
Well,
one.
we just introduced this line.
it's brand new.
When I joined the club here
Yeah.
a couple years ago, I actually asked Anya. She's got we had great lines, but I said there is one particular one that I think we're missing.
Mm-hmm.
And Anya says, well, which one it is? I said, well, Shen. She was of course familiar with it,
Mm-hmm.
but I said, why don't we try it? Anya loves to try new things.
Yeah, it's-
Adventure is her middle name.
That's
So
great.
she says, okay, let's see how it goes. So we practically introduced that last year, and it is fabulous. As you can tell, I don't think I have to mention anything about it.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Just trendy,
It
beautiful,
is.
stylish.
Yeah.
It's got everything in it.
And it's all very unique and different in its own way.
Yes,
That
when
doesn't
you
all look
put
the
it
same.
on, you practically know it's Shen.
Right. It's one of
Fits
those brands.
everybody. I don't think I had a lady that I put the suit on,
Yeah.
and she would say it's not for me. All
Wow.
the time in the fitting room goes,
That's a big deal.
Wow.
Because trying on bathing suits
Absolutely.
is not something that women
Yes.
particularly enjoy.
That's
We
not-
don't.
Yes, that's another thing. I
Yeah.
hear this all the time. Ladies have to prepare mentally when they go.
They do.
To the store.
You have to be in a good mood, right
And
headspace.
yes, of course. And of course, when they come here, that's what we well known with.
Yeah, of course.
Making customers very comfortable.
Yeah, and
so
that's
when
so
they come
important.
in, and when they leave with the fabulous suit, they said, "Oh my God, can't believe how easy that was." And I said, "Of course, you're at good night, good morning.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?"
This is where we should always come. And here we have a good
Yes.
example of some of the products. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is a full piece with a wrap.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, and
So
onions.
this is practically, you can wear it as a sarong,
Yeah.
as a skirt, but you can wear it as a dress. You just pull it up. So this, yes.
Oh, so fun.
Beautiful.
I love that.
Put palazzo pants with it. We sold it as a bodysuits as well. Put
Oh my gosh,
palazzo
that's so
pants with it, and you've got a
cute.
great top, so it's easy shopping and easy.
So you're going to wear it to the
packing.
beach, and then you're going to wear it to dinner.
To dinner. Anya on the
Win-win.
other way, on the other side, she's wearing a gorgeous silk top. That's another thing, they use fabulous fabrics.
Yeah.
All their fabrics are made in Montreal. It's a Canadian line.
Oh, that's so nice too.
Designed and made in Canada. That's very, very important. I should have mentioned that right at the start, because
No,
that's
we've
the
got it
main
now.
thing. We actually started carrying this line because it is a Canadian line.
Well,
we're
it's-
trying to support Canada as best as we can. right?
Absolutely.
It's very important.
Well, it's certainly gorgeous. We're going to talk a little bit more about lingerie coming up. We'll talk about bras and proper bra sizing. So stay with us. There's lots more coming up on Morning Live.
Time for this hour's chit chat.
Okay, with Emily Vukovic, and we're talking spare again.
I know.
Because everybody's talking about this.
I know, it's not going away. Prince Harry's memoir Spare could be in the ranks among the best-selling memoirs of all time. Now, I'm reading the book, and I'm finding it very sad. Really, really sad. And I think I'm coming at it from a mom perspective where he had a really, really, really hard childhood. I mean, to grow up in the family that he grew up in, to be known as the spare in the family that he grew up in, being shipped off to boarding schools, having security guards around him at all times, not really being allowed to talk about or grieve his mother's death, the trauma that probably started at that young of an age, that is going to follow him forever.
How old was he when Diana died? 12?
He was 12. Yeah, that's right, at those important years, those adolescent years. How detailed does he get in the stories?
Super detailed, like detailed enough that I cry and have to put the book down.
You ever wondered, I don't even remember all that stuff. I don't know. Like, would you remember? Would you
Yeah,
guys remember
stuff from when I was
Absolutely.
12.
from
No.
childhood?
The trauma of your mother dying and what you went through about it if you were 12, and it was like he fully truly believed, it convinced himself to believe that she wasn't actually dead, that she was just missing, that Mummy's just gone and Mummy's going to come back one day. Like, it just
Well, because he talked about this in some of the interviews. He wanted to see the photos.
He didn't believe it was true.
From the accident.
And they wouldn't show
because I
him.
think he felt bad that he wasn't grieving like he
didn't cry.
He didn't cry. Like
He cried once.
He felt bad that he wasn't grieving as
Yeah,
much maybe
he
as he
cried
should be when
once.
your mom dies.
Yeah, and then he goes off to this very strict high school, and his brother pretty much says, I don't know you, you don't know me, I've got my own thing going on here. And I can't imagine what it would have been like for him to have to deal with that grief and trauma. I mean, I lost my mom when I was 30, and it was traumatic enough. And I'm not royal. I pretend I am. I act like I am
confirm.
sometimes. But I'm not.
Okay, to something else. Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You're all over Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you Harry Potter?
Totally.
Okay, so I'm not Harry Potter. Are your kids Harry Potter yet?
No.
Okay.
Not
'Cause-
interested at all.
Not interested
Not
at all
even,
because
like,
I'm
remotely.
hoping that we'll get into Harry Potter with the kids because I haven't read the books, I haven't seen the
Fascinating.
movies, I haven't
The
done
books
anything.
are really,
It's magical.
But what
really good.
age do the Harry
Now.
now? Like so
Yeah, I
Pippa's
think
8.
if you read to them, maybe.
Yeah.
read the books.
Two,
And
and
it's all about the imagination at that
Yeah.
point, right? Like my girlfriend, Natalie, you know her, Natalie
Yeah,
Thomas.
yeah, yeah.
Her kids got into it super, super young. And
Right.
they are like,
yeah, even reading it as
Right
an
into
adult,
it.
like I loved reading. I couldn't put those books down.
What was it about you?
I
loved it
agree.
so
I
much?
read
It's
them
just
as
the
an
writing
adult.
is so good.
And you kind of get into,
Yeah.
get
well, then
transported into that.
you get into your imagination,
Yeah.
right? And
You
that's
get-
why books are always so much better than movies, because your own imagination is better than anything you'll see on screen.
Yeah. And
In
the movies
most
are good though
cases.
too, aren't they?
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
But the books are even better.
Are they
Yeah,
even better?
agreed.
Okay, well maybe we can
Yeah.
get into it. We got like a minute. What do you got?
Okay, well, the oldest member of the K-pop supergroup of BTS, Jin, has completed 5 weeks of basic training as part of his mandatory military service. Now, I know a lot of people don't understand why we're talking about BTS. A lot of our viewers maybe don't relate to BTS, but
They're massive.
they're massive by the time they're 28 years old.
Got to do it. Okay, where are you today?
Where am I today? I don't even remember.
Good morning,
Oh,
good
yeah,
night.
I was at
Good night, good morning.
Good night, good morning, and it was great. Well, we're here at Good Night, Good Morning with a different brand of swimwear. Justine, the colors are so vibrant, and I'm assuming that because the fabric is such good quality, these aren't going to fade when you wash them, are they?
No, no. Actually, they are chlorine resistant.
Okay.
So this is a French line. That's another, I would say, on the same level as Shen that
Okay.
we've presented before, right? So you're gonna have a lot of color, very stylish, and it's all about the fabric as well. Very fast drying, a lot of pieces. We've got the whole collection. That's
So
why we put
soft.
the white with it for a bigger bust, smaller boobies.
Here's my category over here.
Absolutely. A lot of them are, most of them
Sweet.
are cup sized as well. So we're able to fit you really, really well when you come in, right? That's why
Oh,
we're
because it
asking
has
a
the
lot
same
of
bra
questions.
sizes, kind
That's
of.
right. We always ask a
Oh.
lot of questions when the customer comes in. What is your bra cup?
So it's not small,
What is your
medium,
size?
large. Because let's
Absolutely
face it,
no,
nobody is
no.
really a small,
No,
medium, or a
absolutely.
large.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
It's true.
So that's why when you come to Good Night, Good Morning, we're able to fit you, and when you leave, you look perfect.
Yeah.
Because when you go on the beach, this is the only piece of clothing you're wearing, so you
true.
better look good.
And not only about looking good, is that you have to be
Feeling
comfortable.
good, yes. When you have,
there's nothing worse than a strap and something's poking you, and you're like, yeah, this bikini
Yes.
looks great, but I'm
Yes.
so uncomfortable. I can't wait to get it off.
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
as you can tell on our model and Anya, we have matching pieces. So you get sarongs, you get cover-ups, and all in one color, one print.
It's perfect.
Each garment actually it is signed. They make their own fabrics. They make their own prints.
Wow.
So you will not blend in at the beach.
No,
When
you're
wearing
gonna
this
look- you're gonna
baby
look
on,
different.
Absolutely, you're gonna look fabulous and feel fabulous because that's what it is about.
Yeah.
You have to feel good in your own skin
That's
and
true.
in the piece of fabric that you're wearing at the beach. This is all what is it about.
It
when
really
you're
is.
coming down here.
It really is.
And
And choosing out what is going to make
That's
you feel
exactly
your very
right.
best. And
Yeah.
Oakville Beaver Reader's Choice 2022 award.
Very proud.
Well, thank
Very
you so
proud.
much, ladies, for having us down today. We've had a great time. It's been good to meet the team. And if you are looking for a new bathing suit for your next beach vacation, Good Night, Good Morning is the place to be.